Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. We love to explore the edges of what's possible, and today is no different. We're diving into something pretty profound. The idea that interstellar travel isn't just, about spaceships and scientific discoveries. It's like
Mhm.
a spiritual quest for all of humanity.
Absolutely.
And for this deep dive, we're taking a close look at an article called Interstellar Exploration. It was written by Shawn Wondunna Foley and published just a couple days ago on January 21st, 2025.
Very recent.
Yeah, and you find it on www.interway.com.au. So what really struck me about this article, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts too, is that it goes way beyond, the technical aspects of space travel.
Yeah.
Like it really dives into the profound implications for humanity. Like what does it even mean to be human,
Mm.
when we encounter other intelligent life out there?
You know what's so interesting about this article is that it takes this idea of space exploration and puts it into this really big philosophical framework.
Right.
It's not just about, reaching the stars, it's about understanding consciousness
Yeah.
and our place in this interconnected web of existence.
It's almost like space exploration is this mirror
Mm.
reflecting back at us, making us question everything we thought we knew about ourselves and our purpose.
Exactly. And I think that's what makes this article so powerful.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, the article talks about three main reasons why we're so drawn to the stars.
Okay.
The first two are kind of the usual suspects, right? Curiosity
Of course.
and the search for resources, like new materials, energy sources, things like that.
Right. Yeah. Basic survival stuff in a sense.
Exactly. But then it gets really interesting because the third reason is all about connecting with other civilizations.
Yeah. And this is where the article really takes off.
Right.
It's not just about finding aliens, it's about what happens when we actually meet them.
Yeah, like how will that encounter change us?
Right. Will it be peaceful or will it be like those classic sci-fi movies where, everyone's fighting?
I mean, history hasn't exactly been kind to us when it comes to encountering new cultures.
Yay.
There's often been conflict exploitation.
Yeah. Sadly true.
But this article, it really paints a different picture.
It does.
It's not about conquering or exploiting. It's about collaboration and shared enlightenment.
Yeah, imagine learning from another species that's evolved completely differently.
Right. Like what kind of knowledge and wisdom could they share with us?
That's the exciting part, right? And the article suggests that this kind of interstellar exchange could lead to this new era of unity for humanity.
Like a collective leap forward for everyone.
Exactly.
Now, one of the things I loved about this article is the imagery it uses.
Oh, yeah, it's quite evocative.
It talks about breaking free from, the limitations of our physical world.
Breaking those chains.
Yeah, and transcending material boundaries to connect with something much greater than ourselves.
It's almost like stepping outside the matrix.
Totally. And the article makes this really interesting point that by reaching outward into the cosmos, we're also embarking on this inward journey of self-discovery.
That's deep.
Right? Like it's all interconnected. Exploring the universe is a way of exploring ourselves.
I love that. And it ties back to that idea of interconnectedness that we talked about earlier.
For sure. And that brings us to one of the core themes of the article. The idea of a new age of unity for humanity.
Okay.
The author envisions a future where we've evolved past our differences and we're radiating peace and love to other civilizations.
It's a beautiful vision, but I have to ask,
Yeah,
how realistic is it, really?
right.
I mean, encountering a civilization with completely different values or even technology
Yeah.
that could just as easily lead to fear and conflict.
And, I mean, that's a valid concern, and it's something we need to consider carefully.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think the point the article's trying to make is that we have a choice
Okay.
in how we approach this.
Mm,
Like,
yeah.
we can either let fear control us, or we can choose to embrace this opportunity for growth and connection.
Right. It's about being proactive about shaping the future we want.
Exactly. And the article ends with this really powerful call to action.
Okay.
It urges us to start working towards this future of unity today,
Not in some distant future.
right now.
Yeah, I sense a real urgency in the article's tone.
Me too.
Mm.
It's like the author's saying that every decision we make, every action we take,
Uh-huh.
is shaping the kind of future we're creating, not just for ourselves, but for all of humanity.
And potentially for other civilizations out there, too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I want to leave you with a thought-provoking question to ponder. If interstellar exploration is indeed this spiritual journey, as Wondunna Foley suggests,
Mm-hmm.
how does that change your understanding of our place in the universe and our responsibilities to other life forms that might be out there?
That's a big question.
It is, but it's one worth asking. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
As always, and until next time, keep looking up at the stars and keep wondering.
And keep exploring.
Absolutely.
Those big questions.
Yeah, those big questions.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.